you'd think we're in the industrial area, but trucks everywhere.
Well, you are sort of, isn't
What does a flare give away?
it? The flares are giveaway. Somewhere else we're not going to be filming.
We're not. We're filming
We're
the
not
trucks.
filming the
We're
trucks.
filming the trucks.
Where are we off to now? Sealine
We are off to Sealine Beach
and the sand dunes.
and the sand dunes.
There's a sand dune over there.
There's a sand dune right here also. So we will give an update in a short while. So we're coming around now to Sealine.
That's
See
the
quad biking, rental,
quad bike rentals.
and buggies, and other adventure sport vehicles, I guess.
Ambulance station. Very useful out here.
Yeah, this has surely got to be the most
It's the busiest.
Well, the nice thing about this roundabout coming up is that we don't have to drive over it.
Only a little bit on these.
Well, there's
tar roads,
perfectly
yeah.
good tar road, but being in a Land Cruiser, we've got to go off road,
There are-
even on the road.
There are rules about these things. It's somewhat compulsory.
I don't know if it's compulsory when there's a tarred road.
Like this. It's compulsory. It saves wearing the road out.
He's also off road, doing a camp.
Air conditioner hanging off the back. We nearly rescued. We were going to rescue two police cars that were stuck here once.
You said were. What happened?
No, they were stuck. They were bogged. It's a long and involved story, but someone in the car was anxious to get to a lavatory,
Ah.
so we couldn't stop.
Ah.
And it wasn't me.
They put up some stands here. I'm not really sure.
Bleachers for they do some racing and
With camel.
buggies.
Buggies. Oh, okay.
They might race them against a camel. Who knows?
I think this guy's got lost.
I think we'd beat him. There we go.
And
Drifting straight in
just
front
as
of
we
us.
thought. Thank you for edging onto the road. To be fair, he did use his indicator.
Did it? His arm was sort of flapping around, but I thought he was picking his nose. I didn't realise he was actually thinking of indicating.
On our left, we have the Sealine Beach Resort. Which is
a
a-
supermarket and mosque complex.
Sealine's a 5-star resort on the beach.
And you can go in there for the day. You can pay a fee and use the sit by the pool and
And if you're lucky, you might even be able to rent out the adventure bus for a little tour in the desert.
well, you can't rent it out. You have to ride on it with their driver.
You can rent.
You can book to go on it. They're not going to give it to you. Otherwise, we'd be in there. We'd be all over there. Oh, there's a nice track. Look. I wouldn't mind that.
We are now at the entry point for where a lot of you will be staying during the World Cup. That's where. So take a good look.
The building's saying over there. Look. There's seriously some talk about that. Right, let's let some tyres now. I'll be okay.
Sandman looking colorful as ever.
Huh? Ah, the valve caps, yeah. People keep stealing my nice gold caps.
Yeah, because there's a shortage of valve caps in the country, so they target this particular.
Target mine. Oh dear, look, we've had a mischief in here.
What happened?
That was the line that's gone.
Ah. And our trusty sidekick. The Tokyo Drifter. The Xterra.
You're a new gadget, man. Have you actually explained what's occurring here?
Oh, I know. I missed the camels with all their. They're quite nicely dressed up. Must be quite hot out there to be a camel. Suppose of all the animals, they're best suited. We've got our storm valves on, slowly releasing tire pressure.
Why are we doing that?
Sorry, reducing tire pressure. And what do you have them set to, the storm valve?
Around 15 psi.
Around 15 psi. That will get us to where we want to go in the desert. And hopefully no further. Probably no further.
We'll get stuck anyway.
So tire pressure is let down. That means we can now
Drive up the sand dunes.
have a little stop on the way to visit some of our good friends.
We should hurry, otherwise we'll get an ugly one.
And these are not related to any British politicians, in case you were wondering.
What? They've not had relations with any British politicians, did you say? I bet they have.
So stop parking. Do you know why they wear those pieces on their mouth?
Yes, so
Piece
they
of
don't
cloth.
bite and spit. Like the politicians, like the British politicians do. You're right on the soft stuff. I saw a video on YouTube and it's like trip to the inland sea. And 3/4 of the video was of the road to here, and then the last bit of the video was like from here to 100 metres in.
Which is not the inland sea, as you know if you came to the desert. The inland sea is actually closer to the Saudi border.
Yes, yeah.
Then-
on the Saudi border.
Yeah, than where we are right now. We've got to do quite a bit of driving to get there.
It's about 37 to 40 kilometres straight in. Atlantic Sea. Right, to the left is the Gulf, the Arabian Gulf. And that's actually Sealine Beach down there. That's a public beach.
We just gotta check what's going on here.
Yeah, there's a drop down that side on all the... I was looking to see if Pumpings is there. I don't think they're there. But Andy's got enough air in his... Did we get walkie-talkie?
We did not.
There we have a conflab with Mr. Andy. I was going to bring the compressor as well, we didn't bring it.
Some more World Cup camps out there in the bottom.
Have you got air in the cylinder? Because the pumpings isn't there. I just saw. You got enough air? It's been a while since we've been here.
It has been. It's very deserted. The desert.
It's the middle of the summer now. What's the temperature saying down here? I can't see.
We have got a temperature reading of 39 degrees.
Okay, that's not so bad. We have been over here when it's 49.
We have.
I fancy there's someone stuck over there.
Well, that is in the general direction we're heading in.
Oh, we'll have a look in a minute. We're going to go to the top of that sand dune. We might go from that side. You might not be stuck, I can't quite see from here. But the other cars have stopped and someone's walking over to it.
How are we looking here?
Yeah, we're going to drive over to the left. It's looking okay. Outside, oh, it's a big hole there.
We are not the only living beings around here.
They must be English. The mad dog's an Englishman. Well, it's not quite midday.
Yeah. As we know from what's going on in England now, the Brits love the sun.
Out in the midday, out in the midday.
Oh, big drop
sun.
on this side, huh?
Yeah, I know. So. Not sure what's up ahead though. Big hole there, look.
Oof.
Good thing I noticed that.
Oh, Andy.
He saw it as well.
Here's the proceed. Current view is the sky.
I don't know where to go. I think I don't know. It goes around the back of that.
It might just be better to go down from down there, don't you think?
I think there's a way over here. There's a way here, but I need to get some momentum up. When you go into reverse and back into the drive, it's a bloody radio. Come on. There she goes. There she goes. And that one over.
And now you've got a little bit of a view of Sealine Resort.
It's all new down there, all those roads.
And accommodation.
Used to be a dirt track.
Still is a dirt track.
Yeah. Things looking nice.
He's looking very nice. We're just making our way down this dune.
A lot of these are divers here.
Yeah, we've got some divers here. Scuba gear. There's quite a few divers here actually.
Yeah, no, it's their spot. They used to dive further back there, but they've closed that area off because it's too close to one of the chemical plants for security. So now they dive here. There's nothing here, it's just a flat sand bottom. But they do their instruction here and keep their hours in and everything else. Should get Andy to take you. Andy's an instructor.
Yeah, I know. Problem is,
Well, he came the other week. He hasn't been for a while, so he doesn't know anyone here currently. But they come early. They come before light. And if you come early enough, of course, it counts as a night dive towards your.
the ground normally is quite tricky here. You can get stuck quite easy.
And we may do yet. Quite a low tide at the minute.
There's a bit of birdies here. And we try to never disturb the birds when we drive past the beach.
We try, but it's inevitable. It's a big car going by. But they'll settle back down. We don't usually drive along this part of the beach. We usually head on further in before we hit the beach. Because at this end there's a couple of resorts, so the beach is cordoned off. We'll probably reach that shortly.
You can see all the littering around here.
Yeah,
people coming out for their.
This is too busy here. That's why we usually give this a miss.
Yeah.
They just leave their rubbish. It's disgraceful. And there's bins. You just put it in a bag and take it to a bin. But no.
I mean, in view right now, there's 3 bins.
Yeah. No, but they put it in bags and throw the bag on them.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah. Exactly. There's bins there, and even the bins are abused.
Lovely blue seas, though.
It's either the Arabian Gulf or the Persian Gulf, depending on which side of the Gulf you're on.
I think all Arabians would call it the Arabian Gulf regardless.
Sure, from this side it's the Arabian Gulf. But I've heard it called the Persian Gulf, but not the Iranian Gulf. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know.
Same.
So far as modern day Iran is where Persia was.
Yeah. The land of the Farsis.
Farsi is a language. You're confusing it with the Pharisees in the Bible.
Yeah, that's the language they speak in Iran.
Farsi. Yeah. Nothing to do with Pharisees. I'm actually making it up.
Oh, there's some water here, bit of mud, and we're clear.
No mischief so far. I think that guy in front's having a bit of a mare. He's this way and that way.
We do not wish misfortune on others, but
No, he's moving. Look.
But in the event that he fails to proceed,
It will be his lucky day because we're on the scene. He wouldn't have to wait long because it's too hot to be waiting long.
And we wouldn't let him engage reverse.
Before he can get out of the car, we'll rescue him whether he needs it or not.
We'll put our winch on him.
Right on cue. He's struggling, and that's to do with his driving and tyre pressures. Yeah, he's bogged.
Is he?
Yeah. He's bogged.
You want to go back and check it
Yeah,
out?
we'll go and check him out just now. No, is he moved?
Yeah, he's moving.
Yeah, he's not doing a good job of it. He'll get, it's just a matter of time. He just got to hit the right spot, and he'll get bogged. Yeah, we're coming to the end of our road. We can spin it round.
And that's us.
That's us for the moment. He's intent on getting stuck there. He ain't moved more than 20 metres since we've seen it. Backwards and forwards.
He's in the clear.
He's in the clear at the moment, yeah. If he stays on that side where the ground is firmer, but he's heading this way. Showing it's a nice motor. We're going to cut across now.
Yeah, it doesn't get too much better than the Lexus LX 570 out here.
He's got the wrong tyres on, and I suspect he's running the wrong pressures.
He's probably not even dropped his pressure
and he
much.
didn't seem too decisive. mean, it's only the car that's rescuing him at the moment. He's now gone into the mud. Stopped.
And that's not a problem if it's intentional. Let me be clear. It's not a problem if it's intentional.
No, he's not quite in the mud. He's not sure where he's going to go. He wants, yeah, exactly. He wants to get stuck. He's doing his best.
So we've got a mini sitcom going on outside the window here.
There's water that way. If you keep going that way, he's going to end up in the water. It's only the car that's.
Well, I'm seeing 4 tires, and that's normally a good sign.
Yeah, but if it was a lesser car, I think we'll go round and up. We'll keep an eye on him.
He asks as he chances his arm across here.
I actually want to get up there, but
So where do you plan on stopping?
I want to get up on that sand dune and go back along there a little bit, and we'll stop at a sandwich.
Yeah.
Basically, this is all we said we were going to do today. It's the first time in a few months we've been out.
Out of season now.
It's out of season, but that doesn't usually stop us. Alright. I'm going to motor it up there. Bumpy, is that the thing?
I think it might be bumpy. Yeah. It's looking bumpy.
It's bumpy here,
It's
yeah.
looking bumpy.
Yeah. Didn't have the speed because of the bumps.
So when you're going backwards down a dune, your view is usually the sky.
Unless you're looking out about. And it's usually Andy coming, roaring up behind you. I reckon that's slightly less steep that way. I mean, we can get up there, I just don't want to floor it over them bumps. Like this.
So hole spotting is more of an art than a
Yeah,
science.
it's more holes that way. The thing is, we've been here for a while and it's all changed. When it's been windy, everything moves.
And so you've got to be careful in the desert. What's the rule? Normally don't drive to anywhere you can't see, right?
Yeah. And if you're not sure, get out, walk and have a look. We're actually familiar with this spot. It has changed. There's a couple of new holes to the right. We know this spot quite well. Will roll sideways down the dune.
On this occasion, we haven't. So.
On another occasion, no, actually, we've come close a couple of times, but to be fair, it's something we haven't actually managed to do yet.
But on those times we came close, it was intentionally close. Let that be out.
We lost a tyre once. I don't know how we didn't roll.
We intentionally lost a tyre, and we knew we wouldn't roll. I feel like I'm legal counsel here.
You weren't there that day. The seat's cleaned up in the end, to be fair. The trousers have been thrown away, but we've managed to get most of the stains out.
We won't talk about the reasons for why there were stains on the seat. Oh, that the trousers were thrown away.
I think there's a sandwich spot calling us here. Let's go there. We'll have our sandwich and then
Andy Sandy.
I'll just go out of line. No, it's actually too far, to be fair.
Yeah, it's getting a bit bumpy here, yeah.
Let's just speak with Andy. It's getting a bit bumpy. I think we go back there and have our sandwich. Yeah. Also we came from a different direction, so it looks different. But yeah, we'll go back and have our sandwich. It's getting a bit bumpy. I was going to go. There's one spot, but it's too far.
You're just going to turn on back.
It looks totally different.
So we've just got visual confirmation that our pumping station where we pump up the pressure for our tires is up and operational.
Well, we assume someone's awake over there. Oh, we're back here. I didn't realise we were back this far. We shall go to the top of that sand dune to have our sandwich. We'll go this way.
Well, we've got the exterior failing to proceed. We did not fail to proceed. We simply paused.
Just to be clear, we can easily drive up here, but it's a bit bumpy. And due to various surgeries, we don't want to get thrown around too much today. Which is why we haven't been for a couple of months and we're just messing about today.
hard to get out the sand.
Yeah, it's worth it. You either got flooring or done from the other side.
I think flooring it is probably not the solution this time.
But it would be. Yeah, it's too bumpy for me to. Yeah, it's too bumpy for me to go fast. So basically, I just want to stop. We'll stop and have a sandwich. Pumpings is there? Yeah. No, what we'll do, we'll go round and we'll go to the top like we did earlier.
We could drive out to the beach just in the bottom here, right?
It's crowded.
Is it? Ah.
We will go, but on the other side. I mean, yeah, we can go round. Let's go round. Remember we rescued a Prado just there?
We did.
6 months ago, maybe.
The Prados are quite adept in the desert. There's a little bit of a drop here, but if you're going fast, you fly over here.
Yeah, kind of mischief.
Let there be beach.
Yeah, we won't stop this side, we'll go around the dune. Low tide, we can go around. I think they've closed this to clean it and they haven't reopened it for the public.
This is a private beach, right? So
no, it's a public beach.
Oh, is it?
And it was open to everyone, but they closed it to clean it, and I think they're just trying to keep it pristine now for the World Cup. Because people were just dumping their rubbish there, as per usual. The problem here is people literally park their cars right in the way. It's a low tide today, so we'll take the lower bit here.
Here we are, the seaside. So we're now at Pumpings. Bring our tires back up.
Bus over there.
Oh, it is.
Go and get a film of it over the fence.
Nice GMC. Probably missing a chassis. Thank you. And that's us. This is the Mawate organized session where they would normally get vehicles, Land Cruisers to do tricks and drive at high speeds on this dune.
The trick is basically crashing and turning over and rolling. The difference between this and the unorganised events is that we've got an ambulance standing by. Oh, I reckon we could jump the fence if we go up that bit of sand.
Yeah, fast enough you could probably...
I reckon someone's been over it.
I know, someone has actually...
They've actually driven through it. That's too funny.
They flattened it. Someone...
Let's film it. Hang out the window. Open the window and hang it up. They've actually... There's tracks going through it.
Either there's tracks going or this is the official entrance. It might be the official entrance.
No, the official entrance is there with the gate.
Oh my god. Here's the official entrance. And that concludes our day out. Heading back out. We had a nice little drive to the beach. Went over a few very, very small dunes and had a sandwich.
Next time we come, we'll make the day of it and go all the way to the inland sea.
But the desert, you're never out until you're out. So let's see if we can...
To be fair, the whole country's desert. I mean, it's a sand pit. I like that truck though.
It is a nice truck.
Is that winches it's got on the back of the cable? I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not 100% sure. Could be a water truck. Probably is.
No, these are water trucks. That is.
The front of that truck looked the same as this water truck.
Yeah, but it ain't got a tank.
Yeah, without the tank. Yeah, without the tank. And that's it. Back on road, heading home.